Hi there, I'm happy you're all here to hang out today. All I'm doing today is just going to be filling some Easter eggs. We are getting ready to go to our daughter's house for the grandchildren, and we are going to be bringing all the eggs and hiding them. They live beside a school, so we're going to hide them all around the schoolyard. We're going to be bringing roller skates. We got them all roller skates this year for Easter, and so their little Easter bags are going to have their roller skates in there. We're going to have a little picnic party over at the school where we'll do an Easter egg hunt. So my husband and I, he's here, he's over in that direction filling eggs, and I'm going to fill these eggs. And I thought I'd just turn the camera on and say hello, because I don't have a decluttering video or anything like that to put out today. I thought I'd just jump on and fill Easter eggs and gab with you. So we've had a super duper crazy busy week. One thing after another. And it's all been good. It's just been busy. So some of the grandkids stayed here for a whole week this week while their parents went on vacation, which was super busy. I was driving them to and from school, and one got called out sick, so I had to go pick that one up. That one wasn't actually staying here, but the family that they were staying with had gone out of town that day, so I went and picked that grandchild up. So it's just been a lot of driving to and from, and we've just been super busy. And before that, I had other grandkids that were over. So I think we're on, I don't know, we were on a 9-day stretch with just kids every day. And so we're back on track now, and now we just got to get ready for Easter and get ready to bring these eggs over to the schoolyard and spread those out. And then the kiddos will come out and they'll have their Easter egg hunt. And of course, they'll have an Easter egg hunt with their family as well. And then we'll go over later and we'll have another Easter egg hunt. And like I said, I got everybody roller skates, so it's a really big deal. It's going to be a roller skating party is what it's really going to turn out to be. So that's going to be super fun. We had one little hiccup with that, though. One of the little grandkids' roller skates weren't going to be in on time, so I ordered a second pair, and I ordered these online. And so the second pair now says that they're not going to be here on time. So now I've had to place an order with Target. And luckily, our Target has a pair in stock. And that's about, I don't know, it's going to take me about a half an hour to get there. But that's okay. I'm going to drive there after I'm done doing these eggs. And we're going to go pick up the other pair of roller skates. I've already ordered them. They'll have them at the front desk. So when the other two pair come in, I can probably just send those back. Like that turned into be a little dilemma, but I can't give all the kids roller skates and then not one of them, right? That wouldn't be very nice, so we'll just do it that way. And maybe while we go to Augusta and pick that up, which I said it's going to take a half an hour, my husband and I might end up going to Longhorns for dinner. We haven't been able to do that in quite a long time. We usually go there pretty often, but not in the last month or so. We've just had too much going on. And it's just been kind of funny around here between all of my kids and stuff. There's been a vacation all the way around. Somebody's been somewhere. And so, yeah, it's just been super busy. We're all looking forward to some normalcy. I probably still won't have normalcy for another week or so, and I'll explain that in another video. But for now, that's something I'm going to be looking forward to, and I'll tell you all about when that time comes. I think I've told you guys before that we've lost our power a lot here in central Maine this year just because of weird storms. Again, last night we went without power. The power shut off around 9:30, and we didn't get it back here till probably noontime today. There were trees down all up and down our road, and I saw on a Facebook site, on our local Facebook site, that there were lots of trees down. And I think that was all over our state. And you know I live here in Maine, and it's just been really crazy weather. But talk about windy. I mean, it has been just gust and wind for at least 24 hours. We got another big storm the other day. We got, some places in Maine got a couple feet of snow. My husband was able to go out one more time and go snowmobiling, and that was pretty exciting because he had not planned for that, and he had to go way up to northern Maine, but it worked out really, really well, and he was able to go for a couple of days and had a super good time. And the trails some were groomed, but they weren't really being groomed. There was a couple of times he said in one area he had to break the trail, which that doesn't sound fun to me. And he said he did like 50 miles of just breaking the trail. And then, of course, he got stuck because it's so deep. He said that some of the spots he was trying to get out of were like, chest deep. Of course, it was probably more, not quite up to his chest, but, in some of the spots that he sunk down in, it was deep. I just absolutely have no interest in doing any of that. That doesn't sound like a good time to me at all. So I haven't got a whole lot of decluttering done, as you know, because I just said I had the kids all week, and there was always, one was homesick, then another one came homesick. There was just always just too much commotion around here for me to do any of that sort of thing. And this coming week either, it's going to be probably me jumping on just little short videos talking about what's going on. I just won't be around enough to do decluttering projects. But in a few weeks, I will be back on top of that. You know how life is. Once you just got to get back in the groove, and we're all looking back, for normalcy, because everybody's just been. We do go roller skating a lot, and it's so much fun. And everybody's getting their new roller skates, and I think everybody's going to be so excited because we're going to be able to just go all over the place, into nice parking lots, like the schools. The schools are the best because there's on the weekends they're empty, so that makes it really fun, and the kids are just loving roller skating. I love roller skating, and it's just such a fun family activity. We have done a lot of that this year. I'm really looking forward to when things do get back to normal here in the next couple weeks. I'm looking forward to doing some serious, major declutter around here. I've shown you what I've done so far, and that's all going good. I just can't wait to dig in deeper. The more I've done it with you guys, the more motivated I am to do more. So I just look around and I just like, oh, I can't wait to just get rid of that. I just had to go up into the garage today to just get this box of eggs so I could fill them. And I get a little overwhelmed out there, but it's all pretty neat and organized, and it's in, like, everybody has their stuff up in my garage, my kids and stuff. So, and the stuff that we want to save for, that we know we'll come back to or whatever, but it's all nice. That was really fun though. She was so proud of herself, and we were way up in the back, and she was waving, and we're waving. I've got it all on tape. It was adorable. It's all Tootsie Candy. Child's Play Easter Mix. Tootsie Tarts. Isn't that something? I've never seen a Tootsie Tart. I will have to try that. Well, it was certainly nice to get our power back. It's so funny when you're without power. It makes you, I don't know what it does to you guys, but it makes me feel tired. It makes me feel like I just want to go back to bed. Like I can't get anything done. And today was my day to get so much done because, the kids all had gone home. So I was like raring to go. And then again, the power hadn't come back on. So then, of course, I didn't even want to get up because it was like, and I get up super early. So I'm glad now. I mean, it didn't come on until around noontime, but I'm glad it's back. You sure do miss it when you don't have it. And of course, it was plenty to do that I mean, it was a bright, beautiful, sunny day here today, so there was enough light that we didn't have to have power to do what we needed to do. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do for Easter. I really don't even like making big Easter dinners for like when all the little kids and stuff are here because it's just so fast-paced, and there's so many kiddos, and they really have not a lot of interest in the actual meal part of it. So I kind of would rather do something fun and make, you know, just make a small Easter dinner on another day. That seems to be more where we're at right now. So tomorrow's picnic, we're gonna have a picnic at the park. It's the playground, not the park. But I think I'm just gonna make like a buffet of fun foods for our picnic. And my daughter was saying, why don't I do like pepperoni cheese and crackers and that sort of a style of food. So I've got the pepperoni cheese crackers, and I'm going to bring like a bowl of frosted animal crackers and chips, and I'll bring a dip, and I think somebody will bring a fruit platter. And I'm not sure what my other daughter's going to bring. So it'll just be like little finger foods, and it'll be just so much fun. And it'll be, you know, it's just going to be a day of play. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be outside, and it's going to be a really nice spring day here in Maine. So looking forward to that, actually. Get us all outside with fresh air. But I do have a ham, and I'm going to make that, I don't know what day. I actually thought I might make it today, but then where we didn't have power and things weren't going quite the way I wanted them to go, we'll do a ham dinner a different day. Maybe even a weekday. And I might even just make a boiled ham dinner, not even a full-blown, you know, baked ham dinner. My family won't mind. And that's the other thing too. They're all probably going to have their own ham dinners. We don't really need one more. And it's easy too not to do it. And I've always done it. So, I mean, I don't mind doing it. I love doing it. But this seems like it's going to be a lot more fun for the kiddos. But I can't believe the skates thing. I can't believe I ordered one pair. Then after I paid, it said, oh, you're not going to get those actually till sometime in April. So then I'm like, now what am I going to do? I better hurry up and order another pair. I ordered another pair. And now that one just came back and said, oh, sorry. You are going to get those. I think it said May, right? In May. I don't want them in May. I need them now. So that's okay. One more trip out to go grab those. And then all the little kids will have theirs. And super fun. So here's what I've said for my whole life. If I was to win one of those big old lotteries, this is what I would do. And I've said this always. This is nothing new. I would open a complex, and it would be like an outside huge complex. So let's just vision this. There would be a big roller rink inside. It would have a big diner, restaurant type thing, like Al's Diner from Happy Days, let's just say. I'd have one of those. I'd have a drive-in movie theater. And I would have a very large parking lot where people could just come, you know, the teenagers and stuff when they have their cars, and they could just, we always did that as a kid. We had a parking lot here. And everybody met up in the parking lot and hung out, and you went from car to car gabbing with people. And I would have that there too. And I mean, we would have rules, of course. There would be rules set. So it'd just be a fun place to go and have a big, huge bowling alley. So now you've got this huge complex area with all of these fun things going on. And I would have a fee, and it would be so small that all families could afford it to come in. And, all the profits from it would be paying for the employees and things like that. But that's if I ever get to be a philanthropist. And, you know, I hope that is my dream, that one day I become a philanthropist and I win that big old lottery. That'd be so much fun. So when we were kids around here, we had a movie theater. I mean, yeah, we had the movie theater, we had the drive-in theater, we had the roller rink. They shut all of that down years and years. It's been years since we've had any of that. We have a couple roller rinks in our state, but you have to drive pretty far away to get to them. And we have, and they're so much fun. But it's would be nice just to have in our own community. So that's what I would have in my dream complex, in all of the communities around. And we have a lot in our local area that could utilize that. And it would be so much fun for all these kids, because there literally isn't anything for them to do. We do have the movie theater. I take that back. We do have a movie theater. But, you know, it's like $10 a person. I don't understand how families can afford to take their whole family. They can't. And then they get a popcorn and a soda, and it's so expensive. It's very sad. It's very sad. So I'm building it. I've been building it in my head for years and years and years and years, ever since I was pretty young, probably since my roller rink closed. And if I do, you can remember, and when you see this huge complex and you know that, oh, she's always talked about that. Yeah, that's me. And as a kid, I went to the roller rink all the time. I always like to say, oh, I went Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. No, I was too young to go every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm sure me and my friends went sometimes on Tuesday and Thursday, but that was usually for the older adults. But boy, did we have fun. So much fun. And our Happy Wheels was so nice. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen this, but I love watching this. On YouTube, they have a bunch of, they have roller skating lessons, they have roller skating dancing, they have, it seems like there's a lot of these videos. These are roller rinks. It seems like they're on the East Coast, like Georgia. I'm not really sure exactly where they are, but I did try to find them one day on the map, and it looks like they're down toward the south, the East Coast. Do they have fun? I could watch those all day long. They are just on roller skates, and the cameras are going, and it's just showing the people, and a lot of them are shorts. They're doing the short videos for them, so it's really, really fun to watch. I can get taken right in on that, where I can just sit there and watch one right after another when I should be doing other things. But oh my goodness, so much fun. There's a lot of eggs here. Unfortunately, some of the candy I bought, these big ones, they're not fitting into these eggs, so not sure what I'm going to do. I've crammed them into the big eggs, but I literally had to cram. I guess we do have a bowling alley. We don't really do bowling, but my little grandkids love to find Easter eggs. Even after Easter, the other little kids, oh my goodness, they will look for Easter eggs any day of the week. They just think it's so fun. And after Easter, because if we have Easter egg hunts here, they'll come over and be like, where's the Easter eggs? Or what happens is every once in a while, they'll still be finding an Easter egg outside that we've hidden. And oh, it's like, we're so excited. My husband's winning. He's getting his Easter eggs filled way faster than me. So, what's your favorite Easter candy? Leave a comment below. I love candy. Candy's like my absolute favorite. It's funny because I'm not a big sugar person. I'm more like salty kind of foods. But I do love chewy candy. It's just something I love, so I try not to buy that much. If I have chocolate and stuff like that in the house, it's no problem. But if I had a bag of jelly beans, it's very hard because I love jelly beans. Are probably my absolute favorite. But anything chewy, Tootsie Rolls, anything like that, oh, I just love it. Love them. Now my husband, he would probably never eat those if those were in the house. But if he had chocolate candy of any sort, he would eat it all. So I don't fill the eggs with much candy. I just put like a piece of everything, just because they get so much candy from their families that it's really just more about the Easter egg hunt. And they'll have so much fun doing that. And really and truthfully, they don't need that much candy because they get so much. The day I let 3 of the grandkids, we stopped at the Dollar Tree, and I said, okay, since you guys have been so good all week, Grammy's, and you listen to everything Grammy said, Grammy will let you guys you can get 5 items at the Dollar Tree. I said, you can get 3 that are food related and 2 that are not food related. Because I didn't want them just to get candy. So they had so much fun. Oh, they were running through the store and trying to get their 5 items. We didn't have much time either because I had to pick my client up at a certain time. So we only had like 10 minutes, but so I made it kind of a game. We've got 10 minutes. You can pick 5 items. And that was just like, they were like so excited. I'd be like, okay, time's up. We've got to get to the checkout because we got to get out of here. So it was they had to make some very fast decisions. And I know that my daughter does let them go to the Dollar Tree and pick out a couple of things sometimes. And she's told me before, like, they take a long time normally to, oh, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? But this time I didn't let them. I was like, you got 10 minutes, the time is ticking, and what are you going to do? There, I've got those all filled. I'm glad my husband helped me. When my youngest kids were still home, they always helped me get the eggs ready. Back then, the older kids now, but they were the little kids back then. We're just gonna load up all these eggs, and I think we're gonna just take all the gifts and stuff and put those out in the car and get them ready for tomorrow. So when we go, and I think we're gonna take off and go to Target, pick up the roller skate order that I made. I was so happy they had those in stock. Oh my goodness, that would have been so sad. I would have made another plan. I would have figured something else out, but I'm happy I didn't have to. I didn't have to ever go to plan B. I don't typically have to go to plan B. I don't even typically have a plan B ever, because plan A always works out perfect. So that's okay. They had them in stock. We're gonna go and grab those, and we are gonna go to Longhorns. If you ever want to see more videos, you can jump onto my other site. That's my sewing site, Sew and Quilt with April Sawtelle. I'll leave the link below. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you next time. Remember to keep it simple and have a nice day. Happy Easter to all of you. Bye. So Tootsie Tarts are just like Sweet Tarts, if you want to know.